They're just doing the procedure in a certain way and it's working miraculously. You will be amazed, the stacks and stacks of energy that they build up there. See, we can do this in a different way. If the necessary protected atmosphere is there, I'll build it up. They're just doing a process, outside process, which is so absolutely amazing. Miraculously means I was just flabbergasted, I couldn't believe. I suddenly bowed down to them and said, okay, this is great. Definitely not evolution. Devolution is not a strong enough word because it is a complete backward step. In the sense, this whole idea that the existence is human-centric comes from this. Yes, comes from these religions.
Yes.
Before these religions came, if you look at any other form of spiritual processes happening anywhere in the world, whether it's the Australian Aborigines or India for that matter, or Africa or North America, South America, wherever you see, everybody recognized the significance of every other life on level with human life.
Yes.
Yes. Whether it is an ant or a bird or an insect or a rock or anything was recognized as significant as a human being. Because it's simple sense to understand what the soil that you walk upon is what you carry as your body right now. This simple sense is completely taken away because everything that is universe is, sitting in a book. Yes. And you got to agree with the book, otherwise you're dead. That's it. When certain structures are made in the making of a civilization, in the making of a future for human beings or a set of human beings or the whole humanity, whichever way, either you can bank on human intelligence and create those things.
Okay.
Or you can bank it on human consciousness and do those things. Or you can bank on human baseness and fear and insecurity and do those things.
Yes.
Unfortunately, most religions have chosen to address the baseness and fear in the human being rather than his all-inclusive consciousness or even his intellect for that matter. So, the prayers in India were never asking, there was no such thing as prayer actually. Invocations and methods of worship, scientific methods of doing things and invocations. So the only prayer was, let me be destroyed the way I am so that the bigger possibility manifests within me. You just look at it today, 99% of the prayers are just this, give me that, save me, protect me. Does it look like survival or does it look like spiritual process or religion to you?
Yes.
Just survival. You're rooting your survival through heaven. It's a very inefficient way of doing it.
But every religion has succumbed to this. Half the pujas, half the stones people wear, half the, processes they conduct in temples are all fundamentally part of an ask.
Yes.
An ask is the cornerstone of religion's survival because you ask, you give.
I want you to look at this. This can become a major study. If you walk into any ancient temple, you will see none of the processes are about asking. There's no room to ask. There is no room for adulation nor for asking. Just scientific processes. One thing that you must see, Dilip, is there is something called as Saptarishi Puja in Kashi.
Yes.
This happened when Adiyogi gave this knowledge to the Saptarishis. It went on for a very long time. Then he told them to go across the world and spread it. See, when Saptarishis were leaving Adiyogi, having been with him, having shared this phenomenal science, having experienced it, they were not very eager to leave him and go. So they said, if we go away, how do we again see you? You're sending us off, that we will never come back. How do we do? Then he told them, you do this, I am with you. Okay. So he taught them Saptarishi Puja. It's today called Saptarishi Puja, I don't know what he called it. These ordinary priests who were doing it probably for money today, maybe not entirely, probably they respect the tradition that's offered them this. But money has become an important part of that. They are just doing the procedure in a certain way. You will be amazed, the stacks and stacks of energy that they build up there. See, we can do this in a different way. If the necessary protected atmosphere is there, I'll build it up in a certain way. In our programs, in things, we do things like this. But these are not people who have any internal capacity. They're just doing a process, outside process, which is so absolutely amazing that though the individual performing it, this is pure technology. You don't know one thing about your cell phone, but you know how to use it, you can speak to America. It's just like that. These guys themselves know nothing, but they're just sticking to the procedure and it's working miraculously. Miraculously means I was just flabbergasted, I couldn't believe. I always have a certain disdain for temple priests and the way things are conducted. I suddenly bow down to them and say, okay, this is great. If you kept it for 15,000 years without distorting it, we have to, bow down to you, whoever you may be right now.
The Saptarishi Aarti, as described in this video, it's a sacred ritual believed to have been presented to Lord Shiva by Saptarishis. Its purpose to invoke the divine protection of Lord Shiva over a space or a gathering of people. Every evening from 7 to 8:30 p.m., this reverential ceremony takes place at the Kashi Viswanath Temple, led by 7 priests representing different clans. As mentioned in the Atharva Veda, the Aarti primarily consists of a melodic chants dedicated to Lord Shiva, aiming to create a heightened spiritual energy that pleases the deity. Symbolic offerings of milk and flowers are presented to the 3 parts of lingam. Each section represents different aspects of creation, protection, and cosmic unity, corresponding to the domains of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, respectively. Throughout the Aarati, a mysterious green paste is repeatedly applied to the lingam, accompanied by the placement of leaves inscribed with the sacred mantra. The enchanting chants remain enigmatic, deliberately covered secrecy due to their ancient origin. As the Aarati reaches its culmination, a silver naga is placed upon the lingam, intensifying the tempo and generating an intrinsic atmosphere similar to a trance-like state. This insensibly handed down process holds profound significance, adding extraordinary depth to an entire experience. Here, we share the legend, importance, key tale, and life of these 7 sages. The Saptarishis, 7 sages, are revered as the ancient sages of India, prominently featured in the sacred texts of Hinduism such as the Vedas and Upanishads. In this discourse, we represent you to the names and tales of these revered sages. They are hailed as the founding fathers of the Vedic faith, their wisdom immortalized. By ancient Vedic text, the Saptarishis hold a revered status as semi-immortal beings, achieved through their unwavering dedication to penance the yogic practices. These 7 holy sages, known as the guides of humanity throughout the ages, have collaborated closely with the Lord Shiva to maintain harmony on earth. Their existence spans an incredible period, lasting for millions of earth years until they ultimately merge with the divine. The responsibility of overseeing the earth is passed on to new set of appointed Saptarishis, all of whom possess a profound understanding of the universal truths. It is important to note that ascending to the esteemed rank of Brahma Rishi is not solely based on merit, as this divine order was established by Lord Brahma. Among the Saptarishis, Vishwamitra stands out as the only one to achieve the status through his unparalleled dedication to meditation and tapasya. Their unparalleled ability include the power to any weapon and foresee the future, transcending the cycle of life and death. The Saptarishis are revered even higher than the Hindu gods, possessing an unawakened third eye that allows them to utilize their intuition to its fullest potential. As guardians of divine laws, they possess the knowledge to navigate the processes of transition and ensure the smooth functioning of the universe. Their current era, known as the Vaivasvata Manvantara, marks the seventh in a series of cosmic cycles, ruled by Vaivasvata Manu. In the current cosmic cycle, the esteemed group of 7 sages, known as the Saptarishis, consist of Kashyapa, Atri, Vashishta, Vishwamitra, Gautama, Jamadagni, and Bharadwaja. These revered sages embody wisdom, enlightenment, and divine guidance, serving as beacons of inspiring of all seekers of truth and knowledge. Rishi Bharadwaja, a prominent figure among the Saptarishis, is revered as the offspring of the esteemed Devarishi Brihaspati. His relentless pursuit of Vedic knowledge and devotion to Lord Shiva and Parvati are well documented in ancient Indian texts such as Hindu Puranas and Rigveda. Renowned for his profound insights to medicine and Ayurveda, he is also known as the father of Dronacharya, the revered guru of the Pandavas and Kauravas in the epic Mahabharata. His wisdom guidance were also sought by Lord Sri Ram during his exile, a testament to his enduring legacy in Hindu history. Rishi Vishwamitra, a renowned saint of the Vedic era and the revered author of the Gayatri Mantra, hailed from the Chandravamshi dynasty as a Kshatriya. Despite his initial conflict with sage Vashishta over the processing of the divine cow 𝐏𝐄𝐬𝐿, Vishwamitra's journey towards the spiritual enlightenment led him to undertake rigorous penance to attain the esteemed title of Brahma Rishi through his realization of the supremacy of spiritual powers over material celestial weapons. Vishwamitra's transformation serves as a compelling testament to the enduring pursuit of wisdom and higher consciousness. Rishi Vashishta, revered as the most esteemed amongst the Saptarishis, served as the revered guru to Lord Sri Rama and his brothers. His sacred Gurukul, nestled along the banks of the divine river Saryu in the Ayodhya, was beacon the wisdom and enlightenment. The profound dialogues between Rishi Vashishta and Lord Sri Rama on the intricacies of Vedanta and yoga have been immortalized in the timeless scripture Yoga Vashishta. Blessed with the mystical cow 𝐏𝐿 and her offspring Nandi, Rishi Vashishta's divine presence was further enhanced by the union with the celestial Arundhati, a star of the esteemed Urja Major constellation, renowned for his teachings of Dharma and his profound insights into astrology. Rishi Vashishta's legacy continues to inspire and enlighten seekers of spiritual knowledge. Rishi Gautama, esteemed among all the 7 sages of our present Manvantara, emerges as a figure of profound wisdom and noble lineage. As the offspring of the revered Maharshi Rahugana and the esteemed Mata Pradveshi, his birth in the illustrious Treta Yuga on the inaugural day of the Shukla Paksha of Chaitra month bestowed upon him an auspicious destiny. Revered for his profound spiritual insights, Rishi Gautama's most notable contribution lies in the creation of the Gautama Dharma Sutra, a seminal scripture that stands the basis of social and religious justice, decorated with the sacred vows of matrimony. Rishi Gautama's union with the elegant Ahalya further exemplifies his esteemed stature. He had 3 sons, Shatanand, Noda, Vamadeva, and he had 1 daughter named Anjani. During a significant event in his life, Devaraj Indra assumed the claws of Maharshi Gautama and visited Ahalya's humble abode. Despite Indra's infringement, Ahalya did not seek retribution, prompting his Gautama to bestow a curse upon her, transforming her into a stone. In addition, he cast a curse upon Indra, rendering him impotent to his mischievous behavior. However, Rishi Gautama assured Ahalya that her human form would be destroyed when the divine touch of Lord Rama graced the stone. Rishi Gautama, a devoted follower of Lord Shiva, played a pivotal role in the establishment of the revered Triambakeshwara Jyotirlinga. Furthermore, for his deep connection with the sacred river Godavari and his unwavering commitment to self-sacrifice in service of humanity, exemplifies his profound devotion and benevolence. Rishi Atri, a eminent influential among the renowned seven sages, graced our world with his divine wisdom, weaving together numerous sacred Vedic mantras. So profound was his influence that was the esteemed fifth mandala of Rigveda was bestowed the revered title of Atri Mandala, a testament to his immense contribution. In the realm of matrimony, he found solace in the luminous presence of Anusuya Devi, a paragon of virtue and grace, who stands as one of the revered seven female Pativratas. Their union blessed the world with three extraordinary sons, who carried forth the legacy of their esteemed lineage. Dattatreya, the incarnation of Trideva, Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. Durvasa and Soma means the moon. Rishi Jamadagni, a revered sage of the current Manvantras, was known for his deep knowledge of Hindu scriptures and Vedas. His son Parshurama, the sixth incarnation of Lord Vishnu, was born to his wife Renuka. Jamadagni's conflict with Arjuna, who unjustly looked Kamadhenu, ultimately led to his tragic death. In a valiant act of retribution, Parshurama avenged his father's death by sailing Arjuna and reclaiming Kamadhenu. This act of justice fueled Parshurama's determination to rid the earth of corrupt Kshatriyas, leading him on a relentless quest to eliminate them 21 times over. Rishi Kashyapa, revered as the esteemed author of numerous chants and verses in the Rigveda, holds a significant place in history as the namesake of the enchanting land of Kashmir. Renowned as the ancestor of all living beings, his union with the 13 daughters of Prajapati Daksha, as mentioned in the Vishnu Purana, further solidifies his esteemed lineage. The Saptarishis, a collective of enlightened beings, are revered above even the Devas in their wisdom and influence, with their contribution evident throughout the Vedic and post-Vedic scriptures. Well, that's all we have compiled for you in this video on Saptarishis. We hope that you would have found this video beneficial. If you are eating organic food, you must watch this video now. Let us know your opinion below in the comment box. For exclusive and latest videos, subscribe to the Sadhguru Darshan YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Pranam.